Okay, so hello, good evening. How are you?
Very good evening. I'm fit as fiddle, doing great in my life. Thanks for your kind concern. How about you? How are your day has been going so far?
Yes, I am doing excellent. Thank you so much for asking. And thank you for reaching out. I want to say that I have been following you since long. You can say from the initial day of my journey. But I always felt that you are a quite advanced level speaker and you have a unique speaking style, and also you have a good accent. So I did not have courage to approach you for to have a conversation after starting my channel. But out of the blue, I received your mail, and you wrote so many things on that mail, and I thought you might have sent it to me by mistake. So I replied immediately. But yes, I never
No,
thought that you would approach me to have a conversation. Thank you so much for that.
welcome, ma'am. It's my privilege to have you here on this conversation because I believe we do have that uniqueness. Each and every single person has some qualities and disqualities that we know all about, right? You do have some likes, dislikes, preferences, choice, and
Mhm.
your own specialty that I don't have. At the same time, I do have something that you don't have, right? God has made us in such a way that we do have that varieties,
Yeah,
diversities in terms of thought process, mindset, speaking style, tonality, language, culture, tradition, religion, street, and so many other
correct.
stuff, right? But at the end of the day, I believe like English being a common language as a global language as well
Mm.
is the only bridge who is connecting to us with each other, right?
Mhm.
Because we are talking in English and that's what I'm looking for, right? So we
Yes.
shouldn't think about it like he is an advanced speaker, he's a native speaker, he's a tutor, he's a professional speaker. What if I'm gonna connect with him, then what will happen? No one is going to kill you.
Yes.
He is a human being. He's not a killer, right? So don't be get scared of it.
Okay.
So, since this is the first time I'm talking to you, I'm a bit inquisitive at the same time, keen in order to know about yourself. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do in terms of profession? At the same time in academics, if it's okay for you.
Yes. So, as you know, my name is Momita. I was born and raised in Kolkata, West Bengal, but currently I am in USA due to my husband's job. We have been living here for the last 2 years, and we have removed here temporarily. And I completed my master's in mathematics. After that, I did MCA also. And along with that, I used to give tuition from class 7 to class 10. I used to teach them mathematics. But after coming here, due to my responsibilities, I am completely homemaker. And I am nowadays, I am trying to improve my communication skills. That's why I am here now. And yes, now it's my hobby. Whenever I get time, I try to listen to some English content, conversational video, everything, and I try to do all those things which will help me to improve in this language. That's all about me.
Wow, I'm lucky. I'm talking to a lady who is from USA. Oh God.
No, not like that.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I know you are Indian and you are there just because your husband, and you
Yes.
do have a lot of responsibility towards your husband and your home job and some other commitments as well that I can understand. Super. And you have done master in mathematics and a lot of things. That's great. But I am a bit doubtful and I'm a bit confounded. What made you to start learning English as you live in USA? So I'm damn sure after a period of time, the more you will talk with people who live there, you will start speaking English like a native speaker. You would have a great accent like them. So what was that that
Okay.
that excited you to jump into the world of learning English?
Okay. So, first of all, I want to say that I completed all my studies in Bengali medium school, and everything. My education is in Bengali medium. So, after my graduation, I started to feel that okay, I want to speak in English also because I can read English, I can write English. I have I have a I can know the grammar, almost every I when I write in English I know the grammar. So why when it comes to speaking, why I can't speak in English? So so from that time I tried sometimes, but due to my master's exams and I took preparation for government job also for some year, 1.5 or 2 years. So I could not be consistent at that time. But before coming here, it was a mandatory things that I have to speak in English. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for me to survive here. So then I took some classes from our local institute. And after 7 to 8 classes, I understood that, okay, whatever I am saying, at least I can convey my thoughts to the people who is in front of me. Then I came here, but that time also my English was terrible. And here I know that I am getting that in environment that I can speak in English, but it's not the practice. I can't practice English here. I can't improve myself here. uh, you can say it's a stage and if you want to perform good in this at the stage at that time, so you have to practice. And I have a little baby also, so it's not possible for me to go out all the time. Most of the time I remain at home. So for me it was quite difficult to improve my English by speaking with native speaker. So that's why I started it at home. For the last 7 to 8 months, I am consistent. I listening to English podcast, conversational video. I try to read and write something, and it's been 1 month. I am starting this conversation. So I am approaching to the people, and I am having this conversation.
Wow, that's really amazing. Though it is really difficult for me to digest all this stuff because I wish I could be there in USA. Frankly speaking, I would learn this language within 1 month. I'll try to make new friends. I'll talk to them a lot. But yes, here is exception. Like you are a homemaker. At the
Mm,
same time, you said like you have a little baby that you need to take care of.
mm.
So you do have some personal commitments that you
Yes,
have to
but
accomplish.
obviously the environment helps me a lot. Whenever I go out, I get some at least some people with whom I can speak in English, and in this way I improved a lot. So obviously exposure is an important things.
You're doing great. You're enlightening Indians over there in USA. I'm feeling proud, like I'm an Indian person. Super. Well, that's all from my end that I wanted to ask you. So, ball is your court, and mic is your. If you have something to ask me,
Yes,
feel free
yes,
to ask.
I would love to know something about you. Very
Sure,
interesting.
why not? Well, my name is Shiv, as you know already, and I was born and raised in Uttarakhand,
Okay.
northern part of India, a very beautiful state, right? And talking about my profession, I'm working as a government employee. As far as my academics concerned, I'm done with my master in English, master in commerce, and this year I'm pursuing my master in economics. Alongside, I take some free of cost classes on my WhatsApp group, on my Telegram group. Earlier, I used to take the same free session on different online platforms where I used to learn. Still, I'm learning, but yes. And in addition to this, I have a very small YouTube channel by the name of English with Teacher Shiv. I hope you have watched some of my videos that I have been uploading there
Yes.
because I'm uploading spoken English content over there and then one-on-one conversational videos that I'm having with you right now. Yeah, that's pretty much all about from my side. If you want to know something else, feel free to
Okay,
ask.
that's great. That's great. You are a government employee, and after that, also you are continuing these things. You are taking classes also. So yes, I follow Sunita Rawat ma'am, and she is also from Uttarakhand. And from her some vlogs, I have seen that how beautiful Uttarakhand is. So now I really want to visit there once. Okay, so
Yes, you should come there.
currently you are from Uttarakhand, right? Or somewhere else.
Yes, I am from Uttarakhand and I am in Uttarakhand, though I am in city, the capital, which is Dehradun. But yeah, I'm
Okay,
still in Uttarakhand. Yeah,
okay, that's great.
yeah.
So you are a government employee. So I know that you took preparation after your education. You took preparation for government job, and it's not very easy because I also took government jobs preparation for some years. But before coming here, I left that. So, so after that, how did come to in your mind that you will start a channel for English and you will take classes with free of cost? So I want to know that.
That's a very interesting question you have asked me. Well, talking about my job is being arduous and very studious person. And when I completed my academics, when I completed my intermediates, from there only I started doing practice, or from there only I started doing a lot of hard work in order to get a good job. And because of my perseverance, because of my laborious nature, the hard work which I have done, that's something which paid off me, and I got a government job.
Mm.
Once I enrolled there, it's after 2 or 3 months I was there working at my office generally, and someone was there. He was speaking English, one of my colleagues, and the way he was speaking, I was totally fascinated by his spoken English. I couldn't believe on myself, on my ears as well, that he is from India, really, and that made me to just ask him, "Hey brother, where are you from?" And he said, like, I'm from UP. I said, seriously? Is it so? I think you're kidding. But he said, no, I'm from UP only. I was imagining like he he born and brought up somewhere where he has that surrounding where people usually speak in English.
Mm.
That kind of academics he got from his schooling time where English is something which is very compulsory to speak. Like you can not speak any other language except English. But once he have shared that he is a very typical and a rural area where there's no one with whom he can speak English, I was totally awestruck and I'm being spellbounded while listening to this. So from there only I thought of like when he can speak, why can't I? And I asked him that how did you learn this language? And he has shared some of his tips and tricks and the name of some application where he used to practice.
Mm.
And I started using those application. But I was not as lucky he was because the day first when I joined that application, he someone was there and he criticized me so badly. He said, Shiv, I think you should quit your journey. I said, why? And he said, like, the way you are speaking English, it seems to be that you are rapist of English. I said, rapist? And then he said, like, it seems to like you are doing postmortem of English because I was that terrible and awful in English because I started from zero because I have done my whole academics in my native language in Hindi as you have done in Bengali. I hope you
Mm.
can resonate how
Yes.
difficult it is for someone who has completed his or
Mm.
her all academics in his or her own first language to
Mm.
learn English, right?
Yes. Right.
So I started from scratches, from zero, from ground level. But just because of the guy who has insulted me so badly, I took it very seriously. Seriously doesn't mean that I started abusing him or I started killing him. No, not like that. But I took that humiliation in a assertive way, in a positive way. From there only, I started learning English. That was the only turning point of my life, which made me to start learning English. Otherwise, this language, English, is nothing to do with my job where I'm working at right now, and
Mm.
in my real life as well. I don't even speak in English. So
Yes.
that's
That's great. Yes, actually, it also happened with me. Like, I completed my whole education, like masters in mathematics, and after that, I along with that, I used to give tuition. That only was for Bengali medium students, and I took preparation for government job. Never I never feel the importance of English because all the people surrounded me all are speaking in Bengali, and I could not understand that why I have to learn this language. But after when I was doing masters, and I thought that sometimes in our university someone comes and came and they spoke in English. At that time I felt that but when it comes to speaking, at that time I had to think 10 times before speaking one sentence. It should be not like that, because we have completed masters and after that we are like that. I don't know why in our state or in our country it's now also it's overlooked, and we are facing this problem now. That's why so many people are on YouTube and they are trying to improve their English nowadays. Actually, this is the main problem, and maybe we are trying. All the people are trying to send their children to the English medium school because they are facing this problem, and they don't want that their child will face that problem in the future. That's why maybe they are trying to send their children in the English medium school. But maybe they will face another problem in their life. We don't know.
well, problem is something that will never gonna leave you alone. It will be with you always.
Yes, yes, we
Maybe
have to
in some
overcome
different
that.
forms,
Yes.
right? Because life is all about up and down. We cannot stop this rotation. That's what we not meant for.
Hmm.
Almighty God has created this beautiful world, and He has decided like everything is pre-planned. What we can do, we can believe in ourselves, we can believe in karma, which
Hmm.
means whatever we are doing since morning till night,
Yes.
that's what we have to believe on. Do remember, humanity should be there, prosperity should be there, then coordination, teamwork should be there, right?
Hmm.
So if you have uh, enthusiasm and then passion to learn something in your life, I believe no matter how many impediments and obstruction you are getting in your life, you can crack all these things and you can hunt every single problem in your life that you have been suffering from in order to become the best version of yourself, in order to polish your skills the way you are expecting for yourself. And that's how we have to brighten up. We have to lighten up our life, right?
Yes.
And that's all we can do, because depending on problems, depending on something that is happening automatically, is not a wise decision that one has to take. Rather, try to change things according to us. Try to get control over it.
Hmm.
Why am I telling this? Because there are so many things which are beyond our control.
Hmm.
Accept it. Birth and death, uncontrollable. Accept it.
Yes.
But karma, but hard work, study, upskilling, all these things are in our control,
Hmm.
isn't it? If we
Perfect.
are not able to do that, so we shouldn't blame anyone else, not even our parents or to our friends or surrounding or police or whatever. That
Yes.
because of them, because of this, I'm not able to do this that I
Hmm.
wanted to do. No, if someone is saying this, simply means he is giving a very lame excuses in order to conceal his failure not to do it. And we have been procrastinating the same, right?
Yes, yes. We can do anything to improve ourselves. The our only one competitor is inside us, and we can try to emerge the better version of ourselves. We can do everything for that.
Yeah, true. In fact, I've seen many people when they are new, they all are not even excited, super duper excited. Wow, let me learn English. Let me install this application. Let me take this paid course.
Hmm.
Let me join this group. Right? We have been doing it, isn't it? Including me. But
Yes.
once it comes to implementation, incorporation,
Hmm.
execution, we
Yes.
are failed. I have been learning so many vocabularies throughout my day
Yes.
by using some dictionary, then YouTube, and then so many podcasts. But until unless I'm not incorporating these vocabularies that I have learned
Hmm.
in my conversation, then what is the benefit of learning these vocabs? All these things which we have been learning stored in our passive brain. And I'm telling you honestly, no matter how educated, qualified, experienced you are,
Hmm.
until unless you don't learn the art of acquiring things from your passive brain into active, from your subconscious mind to your conscious mind,
Hmm.
you cannot do what you are expecting from your side, right?
Yes.
So don't collect garbage and spares. Rather, try to contain, store good qualities stuff, which are definitely going to help you a lot, right?
Yes.
Irrespective of different adverse situation that you have been suffering from.
Right. Right. And now, yes, I am trying to do that, because most of the time we face so many things in our daily life, and everything is not important for us. If we try to involve in those things, then we will lost ourselves. Yes.
I can understand because we don't even know the priorities, frankly speaking. I
Yes.
don't know you have done it or not, but I would say you must try it. Just try
Mm.
to sit down, be calm, close your eyes, think, what is my priorities? What
Yes.
should I do first? Okay, let me take care of my husband because that is priority, right?
Mm.
Then let me think about deposits, bank deposit, because that comes second, right?
Mm.
Let me think about education of my children because that is broad. Then, okay, learning English, right?
Mm.
Then home chore. And like this, I'm just giving an example because we need to have a very clear vision. We have to get clarity what
Yes.
exactly we want. We do have a
Mm.
lot of things on our plate, but what we have to serve first, that is what a sagacious person's responsibility. If
Yes.
you are being intellectual, if you are being pragmatic, if you are being adroit in nature, and you should know that this is my priority, let me do it first, then after I'll do it or like rest of the work, right? And that is very important.
Yes.
Otherwise, you will be create a trap of hustle bustle throughout your life, and then you would not get anything except zero.
Mm.
So if you want to become hero from zero, figure it out, calculate it. That's very indispensable and imperative. One must uh, keep in mind.
Absolutely right. So
Yeah.
you have a really a good command over English. So what do you do for updating yourself every day? Do you read, or I think you read so much. So
I don't read. Frankly, I'm being lethargic and sluggish in terms of reading. I don't read. I don't know why I'm not willing to read something, but yes, what I do discuss things on my groups. That's what I usually do. I upload short videos on my YouTube channel, which is all
okay,
about vocabulary. For example, if you want to say important, I have uploaded one short video for that in my YouTube channel. So for important, you can use so many synonyms. For example, imperative, indispensable, vital, crucial, paramount, prime, key,
Hmm.
significant, mandatory, compulsory, unavoidable, critical, and there are so many necessary and right. So why I'm doing it? Because I know the content that I want to acquire
Hmm.
and the stuff that I want to use in my spoken English, I have to practice it. Practice doesn't mean a passive practice, like I'm just jotting down, I'm just
Hmm.
writing
Hmm.
on
Hmm.
my diary on notebook. That is not a practice, ma'am. There is a huge difference between practice and focus practice, which means here I'm lacking with my grammar, and here I'm doing practice with vocabulary is a wrong way.
Hmm.
Here I'm lacking with grammar and I'm discussing same grammar rules everywhere. I'm trying to work upon my grammar flaws because here I'm just feeling that this is my loophole. This is the spot where I need to take care of. I have to fix it. Then
Yes.
only I can become what I'm actually expecting from my side, right? So
Hmm.
this is what one has to understand. For example, you're talking about Agra and I'm talking about Ghagra. It doesn't
Hmm.
make any sense. I should resonate my thoughts with your thoughts. I should understand what is my need, what is my niche, right? Because
Right.
if you have need, then only you can get the seed. Necessity is the mother of all inventions.
Hmm.
When you know for what you are hungry, then only you would find that how can you drop or how can you kill or how can you satisfy your hungerness, right? So
Right.
first you need to understand what exactly you are hungry for. Then only it is possible.
Hmm. So I want to know that actually now I am trying to speak English effortlessly. When I am speaking with someone, I am trying to convey my thoughts clearly and what is going on my mind. I want to convey this perfectly. This is my motto now, and now that's why I am not concentrating on vocabulary or advanced level vocabulary. I don't know am I right or wrong. So I now it's because I can feel from myself, from inside of me, that now also, though it's been 1 month, I am conversing with the people. I am improving from my confidence level. From the first day, I was so much nervous, but now I can. I am little bit confident from if I compare to with that day. But now my question is that so what should I do? I try to improve my vocabulary from that time, or I need to be improved from this side. Like when I am speaking, I am trying to speaking effortlessly. First I achieve these things, then I should work on it, or from now.
That's a very good question you have asked. Thank you. Not only you, but also there are so many people who are still confused about the question that you have
Yes.
raised in front of me, right? For
Yes.
example, tomorrow I have to give exam of science and today I'm studying Hindi.
Hmm.
Does it make any sense?
Yes.
It doesn't make any sense, right? If
Hmm.
tomorrow I have to give exam for science, I have to study science tonight. Then only I would get expected marks or result that I'm looking forward,
Hmm.
right? Same goes with English. I want you to ask yourself that why? Why do you want to learn this language? Right? Once you know about their objective, once you know about your intention that this is why I want to learn English, then
Hmm.
after start practicing accordingly. If you think the purpose which I have in order to learn English, I can solve it without having advanced vocabulary, without having some complicated and complex rules of grammar. Being simple, I'm more than comfortable to share my ideas, my views, or I can manifest myself the way I'm expecting from my end.
Hmm.
So then you don't need to indulge yourself into those things, right? But again, you think that you have reached at certain level where you feel that you are more than comfortable to share your opinion, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotion the way you want. that same exactly you can do in your first language. Then after you can add some more stuff on it. Then only you can work upon ornamentation, which means decoration part. All right.
Mm,
Then you can go for learning some advanced vocabulary, idiomatic expression. You can work upon your pronunciation. If you
mm,
think that you are living there in USA, try to sound like a native speaker, which is not mandatory, but again, sometime it is good because I have talked with their native speaker and what they think that he is a very typical Indian speaker because of our typical strong Indian accent, though we
mm,
are speaking English, but sometimes they cannot understand us, right? But the same thing if we would try to adapt their accent and
mm.
will speak in that so they can understand so well, right? Do
Yes.
remember learning an accent is a not crime, but
Mm,
you have to be very mindful and careful with whom you are using that accent. Once you are talking with native speaker, go for it. No issues. But again, when you are talking to an Indian, do remember that he is not acquainted with that accent. Be neutral. Try to sound like an Indian. And
mm,
the one who has this art to switch between native and Indian is the one who can have a very amazing, effective, and intellectual conversation. Right? So, yes, I want you to just reach at that level where you can speak confidently, comfortably, which
mm,
means no matter what, but if you're feeling good, the way you are expressing your thoughts, the way you are conversing, the way you are interacting, and you are not being afraid of making any mistake, you're not stucking, you're not fumbling. If you reach at this level, then
mm,
after you can go for adding some more ingredient on it, means some more vocabulary, as I said, or idioms and something whatever you want to add on it, right? But
yeah.
if initial stage you would try to add all this stuff, so what will happen? First, you are not good at with your expression, you are not good at with your articulation, and you are not able to make people understand what you want to speak as you yourself is struggling with that. And then on the top of it, you are trying to add some more advanced vocabulary that you are not used to use, right?
Mm,
It would be very complicated for you to manage all this stuff.
yes.
So make it simple. For the next 1 month, just try to give a time for yourself that yes, once you are being amicable and friendly with this language and
Mm,
you are comfortable, then after you can try some other experience that you are expecting from your end.
yeah.
That's what I would suggest.
Thank you so much for your suggestion. Yes, I also think that first of all, I need to be confident enough. Then I can work on other things. Otherwise, it will mess up, and I will I will not be able to convey my thoughts, and I will not be able to use it in my English. So I find it very difficult when it comes to use any advanced vocab in speaking, because learning vocabulary and use it in a conversation, these two are totally different. Like, you are listening so many English content, but you are not speaking, then speaking is not possible. That's how it's, whatever vocab you can learn throughout the day, but if you don't use it in your conversation, then it's totally useless. So, first of all, I want to achieve this kind of fluency that I can convey all my thoughts effortlessly, and I have to be confident to speak. Then I will do that.
You got my point. Superb. Amazing. I must appreciate for it. And is there anything else that you want to ask? Since this video is for your channel, if you have something that you want to ask me, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I think this is the high time that we can wrap up the session.
Yes, now I am done. I wanted to ask these things to you, and I am done with my question.
Okay, ma'am, thank you. It was really a lovely, informative, constructive, and organized conversation which I had with you. I have enjoyed it thoroughly from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for connecting with me and giving a precious time. And looking forward to have another amazing and remarkable conversation in the future.
Definitely, definitely. And it was very informative for me. Thank you so much. I will obviously connect with you in future.
Mm, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, till the time, keep practicing, keep learning, keep talking, and keep shining. Wish you all the best for your upcoming English journey.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. Take care.